Hello there, namaste. So, the Acolyte. And honestly, Star Wars means nothing anymore. I'm just here to see how far it's sunk, to see how much they've been playing with the corpse of Star Wars. You know, what Disney has been doing with it. I'm excited because you see all the heat about it. Maybe it's good. I highly doubt it. I mean, it's Star Wars, Disney. So, yeah, I'm just eager. Let's check it out.
Attack me.
They should have added the line, what is it? Frost. It makes the blade stick. They should have just added that. At least it would have been funny. Oh my gosh. I mean, okay, whatever.
Who trained you?
She's using martial arts. What does that have to do with the matter of who's training? There are bounty hunters out in the world. There's just because the Jedi are at the peak of their power now doesn't mean that there still isn't lawlessness. What kind of stupid question is that?
I have an unidentified Force user.
When did she use the Force? I would love to see a martial arts specialist kind of break down this fighting sequence and how many openings she's had. There we go.
You do not want to go down this road.
Oh my gosh. Her saying that reminded me of her being Trinity. That right there. I forgot what movie it was, but oh my gosh. That right there just reminds me of who she is. It is I don't know. Maybe I'm just already expecting it to be awful. Maybe it's great. Maybe it's great. I'm going to predict it now. She's not dead. The reason being is people get stabbed with lightsabers now in Star Wars, straight through everywhere, and they survive. There's no way that small little kunai knife will do anything. I'm calling it. Did anyone feel anything about that death? Did anyone care?
Osha, why didn't you come out last night? You missed a wild trip to Nar Shaddaa with the piloting crew?
You know what? I'm going to go out on a limb and call it the good one is the real evil one. The evil one is the good one. That's Disney planning for you. That's what it's going to be. That's what it's going to be. Disney in a nutshell. They're in space. It took me a minute for that to get in my head. They're in space. See, this kind of thing made sense when we still were confused about space and the zero atmosphere, the fact that fire can't exist. So the original Star Wars, a simple fire in space, kind of made sense. It did, because we didn't understand it as much. But here...
The suspect matched your description.
You think that I killed her?
Trillions of people on the planet, and they just suspect their own. I guess she did say it was a Force wielder, but oh my gosh. And think about it. Aliens would not be able to really tell aliens apart. I mean, we humans have trouble telling each other apart. See that as for what it is, but I am stating fact here, as tragic as that is. But yeah, there is no way that alien would be able to look at her and be like, yeah, this is definitely the one. This is what she looked like.
She killed the Jedi!
It doesn't matter what I think.
Okay, I'm going to admit, anytime I go through like those automatic doors, I do that because it just makes you feel cool. But that just looks so stupid in the world. In itself, it's ridiculous. I mean, even doing it, even when I do it, I know it's stupid, but it just feels cool. In here, it's one of the stupidest things because they're all automatic doors. They open and shut because not everyone in the Jedi Temple is a Jedi. Are only Jedis allowed to go past, and they have to be guiding those who aren't Jedi through? Oh my gosh, it's just so dumb. They just added that in to, just because I think they wanted to add it in. What's with all the exposition? They keep repeating the same stuff over and over and over again. I don't care. It would have been probably more powerful when he's brought in to interview her for the first time, instead of telling us stuff we already know. Hey, it's a face hugger.
Is it true you killed a Jedi?
No.
No, she got someone else to do it. Those chairs. You were gonna go through hyperspace through that asteroid field? Come on, you're the evil one. You know, I'm just gonna hold on to that till the very end, and I'm either gonna be proven wrong or absolutely right. Maybe she's afraid there's cameras in there, and then they'll find out. He just tore off the head. Wait, why did they all take the same escape pod? They were obviously hauling them for some reason. It's just a belt. Yes, that'll protect you from a massive explosion. There's fire in space, but there's no fire on a planet.
Fenestra Rowe requests your presence at the detainment
X-23.
If you don't meditate on the past.
Of course, she's the smarter one.
I sensed her darkness. Beware.
Hey, I called it at the very beginning, and that seems to be the case. You trust a madman. He sensed the darkness in her. I am calling it now.
May the Force be with you.
The Force has left Star Wars. About 10, 11 years ago? Yeah. What happened to the chair? Was she thrown from the chair? And she's perfectly fine. Not a broken arm, not a scratched anything. She was thrown from the chair. There's a whole giant hole ripped through the ceiling. And she just was sleeping on the floor. I know at the very end, the last episode, they're gonna make it where she shook the entire ship. She guided the entire thing by force, using her evil powers to crash land it and make her safely land. They're gonna try to rationalize all of it.
What's wrong with Yod?
Nothing. No, he's Yod.
He's a dude. They're making him out to be a moron. Like a complete moron. I mean, it's Star Wars, so the whole show is... I mean, this is no longer Star Wars. This is Spaceballs. Spaceballs, the series. Okay, she's waking up again. That's like the Jedi Knight's trial. And again, no scratches, no wounds. There's still a hole in the ceiling.
Permission to speak freely? Do you think that...
No. May is dead.
So now everyone else is suspecting the sister.
Prepare for landing.
It wasn't in the file. If she just left, you would still be able to see the footprints, even if it's snowing heavily.
Stop! In the name of the Republic and the Jedi Order!
Hey, I recognize this. Has anyone seen The Fugitive?
I didn't do it!
I don't care. This is from The Fugitive. Well, not so much the saving part, but yeah. I didn't do it. I don't care. You're still being taken in.
May is alive.
I believe you.
What? He was just saying it's impossible. He was just saying that it's not possible. And then she says it, and it's like, okay, I believe you.
An acolyte kills the dream.
I'm calling it. That's the good one. I'm calling it. I'm just saying that because this is such a dumb series that has to be the case. And the fact that they've kind of hinted it. They absolutely hinted that that it's her. Why? Well, first, when she's hunting someone down, they introduce that, oh, where were you the past few days? Oh, what I do on my vacation is my business. So obviously she was gone. And then 2, they have the madman who's talking about the darkness inside of her. Another clue. I mean, it's obvious that it's, and I know I've seen the whatever, the guy that they're trying to make you think is the one, but it's not. Because it's got to be her. What's funny is, to me, they're making it too obvious that it's her, but then they start making it too obvious that it's supposed to be the guy, but it's going to be her. It has to be her. There's no other dumb alternative for it, because the good is evil, the evil is good. It's Disney Star Wars. That's the case. There is no, it's all gray. There is no light and dark. I'm calling it. Oh, at least it was funny at parts. You just got to go in knowing this is Spaceballs, the series. Thank you all for watching. Talk to you next time. Doodles.